Hello everyone and welcome to Club Reaction to Rangers 2, Hearts 0. Rangers win sets up an old firm final in the Scottish Cup. I am Scott Carney, I'm with Ali Pearson. Ali, how are you?
Yes, happy today.
Yeah.
That performance Rangers put in today, I don't think it was brilliant, but it was enough to go over the line, and it's a performance that they probably should have put in the last two games, Carney. I think that's the type of performance Rangers should put in the last two games. They have today, and we're in a cup final, which positive for Rangers today.
Overall I don't think Rangers set the header alight or anything. I don't think we were tremendous. I don't think Hearts were particularly good either.
Hearts.
I don't think Hearts were particularly good either. But ultimately it was about getting the win today, and D9 does his job and fires us through to the final. It's weird. It's weird being a Rangers fan just now. It really is. Starting 11, there was major calls made by Clement. He dropped Connor Goldson, brought in Balogun into the defence. Rotondo started on the left hand side as well with Sima on the right. Ali, massive call from Clement I felt today, choosing to not play Goldson in a semi-final.
A massive one, because the fans have been calling for Goldson to be dropped. Something along with Tav as well, but he was never dropping the two of them. But it was a big call, because Goldson's been, as we said, Karen, before, an ever-present. You look at the team and you always go, it's Goldson plus
whoever else,
so to pull him out, the only question we had was who plays on the right hand side of the centre half position. Is it Suter, who's better as a right hand sided player, or is it Balogun? But the whole back line, the whole four, were all right footed, which was unbalanced in the back four.
Well, that's the way it's been. I mean, when you're Sterling playing on the left hand side, and I look, with Sterling starting on the left hand side, it does very much spell the end for Barisic at Rangers. There's absolutely no doubt. That doesn't happen 2 games in a row for him not to have a real chance of a future at Ibrox. But yeah, I thought it was a huge call. I didn't expect it, to be honest. I thought he'll probably stick with him, and I just thought it would be Goldson and Suter. But it wasn't. It's the end of the game itself. I mean, we make a great start. Tavernier wins the ball in the middle of the pitch. He's kind of fouled as he does it, but he doesn't give up on it. He flicks it to Cantwell. Cantwell gets it to Dessers. Dessers does his thing where he has to cut inside, but I'm not taking it away from him, because this is a really tidy goal and a really tidy finish. What your centre forward should be doing, Alistair?
It was a very good goal by Dessers. I actually watched it back and on my phone there live. I wasn't quite sure. It's hard at Hampden to see from where you're sitting. We were down the front of the North Stand, but you say Carney checks back, and it was a fantastic goal by Dessers, really, and it was a great start for Rangers. Hearts, for me, they're a bizarre team, Hearts, because they're doing really well this season, but for some reason they can't play against Rangers. I thought Hearts would come out and really press us, and they didn't at all, Hearts.
No.
I mean, we started quite well, to be fair, but it was a perfect start for Rangers.
I think it's in Naismith's head, I really do. I just think he's not really sure.
Celtic,
I know,
season, but they can't leg up.
But with us, no, they really do struggle when they play us. But no, a perfect start, a really, really good start. I thought, right, brilliant. I don't want to say the word, but a reaction, a response. We looked like we wanted to score a goal today, which was good to see. However, the rest of the half, we had to make a change early on. Sima went off. I hope it's nothing serious. I've kind of said this hamstring. I really hope it isn't. That would be such a shame. And I hope it's not a case of that we've rushed him back and he's now going to be out for a sustained period, because he has been good since he came back. But it caused a bit of a change. We brought in McCausland to play on the right hand side. I do think the rest of that half, I thought Rangers struggled a bit.
A bit flat.
I don't think we had much about us.
Hearts should have scored.
Butland makes a fantastic stop. He really does, from point blank to keep us 1-0 ahead. And I thought, right, but yeah, the rest of the half it was very much.
It was flat for me.
I think we were just missing the kind of killer touch, the killer instinct, and I've said that about McCausland as well. It was just that wee final bit that we weren't getting over. But look, we get to half time at 1-0, and I thought, right, well, hopefully we don't have a poor second half and we can kind of kick on, because as a spectacle in the first half, it wasn't great. I don't think it was a particularly good game of football. Before we go any further, the refereeing was shocking.
Steve McLean, wasn't it?
Honestly, so bad. Did anything he could to break up the game today, mostly in Hearts' favour. You won't be shocked to hear me saying that, but he was very poor. But at half time you're just thinking, right, come out, do the same again, hopefully get an early goal and kill the game.
Yeah, I mean, on Stephen McLean, just quickly, Rangers had a free kick just before half time, Carney, and it was a stonewall yellow card to the Hearts player, whoever it was, and he went to the sideline and actually put
Naismith for it, yeah.
Obviously for mouthing off, but yeah, we'll come on to him later on. But I thought Rangers tried to get things going. I thought Diamande tried to get it going at times, but I agree with you, the final ball just wasn't there for Rangers, but I'll be honest, at half time I thought we were 1-0 up here. I thought we could kick on, to be honest, because Hearts, I know they had that real big chance, but apart from that, they really didn't offer much at all.
No, and I just felt we were just missing. We were making the wrong choices with possession and stuff, and just there was kind of passes on that we could see that the players weren't taking, and it was all a bit safe to an extent as well. And I just thought we were just getting to half time at 1-0. Second half, I've literally had a chat there as we came back and we've had a discussion, and there's kind of different views on it. I thought Rangers were pretty good in the second half. I thought there was a marked improvement on the first half. I think we looked like the more dangerous team as we kind of came out from the start. I think Matondo's the one that's probably going to take the most criticism today, because he struggled on that left hand side. He was not good at all. When Silva came on, Silva was okay. He wasn't great, he wasn't brilliant, but there was chances. It looked like there was going to be chances, because Hearts were going to have to push. They were going to have to come forward more and try and do something. The second goal is fantastic work from Cantwell. The run forward from Cantwell, I actually thought initially he took too many touches, but he put the ball out to Dessers. Dessers' first attempt, saved by Gordon. It comes to him again. He does the cut inside thing again, and he scores to make it 2-0. He did have a chance just before that where he probably should have done better, but it was turned into a game that looked like we could have won it 3 or 4-0, to be honest.
Yeah, the second half, to be honest, Hearts had a wee spell, but I never had that heart and mouth moment, Carney, that I've had at Hampden in previous occasions, where I really thought I didn't feel it coming with Hearts, if I'm being honest.
I thought the first half it felt more like they were going to score. The second half I didn't, but all I was thinking was the closer this gets to 80 minutes and we haven't scored, we're going to be in for 10 minutes that we didn't need to be in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they had a spell, I'd say they had a 10-minute spell in the second half where they had a bit of the ball. Butler made a couple of alright saves that he should make. But I never really felt in danger with Hearts, and then that goal, Carney, comes to Todd Cantwell. The desire, I'm screaming with players to come up the park with him at this point. He's driving with a ball, I'm screaming with players to come with him. He makes that goal, Todd Cantwell. I know Dessers scores it, but he makes it. Dessers, I know Gordon saves well the first one, but he's there again, Dessers, to score 2 goals, and that going Cyril Dessers, he's an enigma, because I thought his hold-up play today at times, his touch was a bit off at times, but ultimately he scored 2 goals, and that's what you want for a striker.
Your centre forward scoring you 2 goals to get you through to a final. It's kind of how football should work. But I agree, Dessers isn't the answer. He isn't the answer. He probably should have had a hat-trick today, let's not lie. He probably should have. But he's the guy that scored the 2 goals. He was the guy who's in the right place for the 2 goals. He's a frustrating player, but unfortunately we're going to need to make do with him now for the rest of the season, and he's done his job today. He really has done his job today. Rangers were quite comfortable after that, apart from the thing with Silva.
Oh God.
We've seen that as we've come back to the pub. It looks like he's dived and there's nobody anywhere near him. It looked easier to just tap the ball into the net. A bizarre one, Ali. He's not a £35 million player ever.
You wonder about Wolves trying to get shot at him. He's
what's he done there?
He's a bizarre player for me, Silva. At times, technically he's a good football player. You can see he's a good football player, but for me, not in Scotland. It doesn't suit Scottish football. I could see him playing out in Portugal or something where he's from, or Spain or something, but he's not suited to Scottish football. He will not be at Rangers next season. I think he's been a failure as a signing in terms of a loan signing going. If you look at the signings we made in January, I don't think he's been great, to be honest. And it was when you looked back on Twitter at that chance, it was
watching. That's very bad, very, very bad. But yeah, look, we are through. That's all you can ask. We've got a 2-0 win. We're through. All I wanted today was extremely uneventful cup game for Rangers to get a routine win, and we've kept a clean sheet again. And I don't think that's any. I think you've got to really praise Balogun. I've seen mixed reviews on Twitter already as well.
I don't know how you can have mixed reviews.
I don't know how you can have mixed reviews. I thought Balogun was brilliant today, honestly brilliant. I don't see Connor Goldson getting back in that team anytime soon. I thought Suter looked a bit shaky at points. There was a few bomb scares moments in him. I think Sterling sold him short on one of them, to be fair. But Balogun today, what an introduction after kind of been out in the cold for so long.
Guy out the cold for age. I thought he was absolutely outstanding, Leon Balogun today, and I agree with you, Carney, but we've sat there and we're Churchill Hill currently, and we've all looked at our phones, and some folk have had mixed reviews on him.
I don't get it.
I don't know what game that you're watching. I thought the guy was outstanding for Rangers. Just the basics, and I just thought he showed heart. Does everything you want for a centre half. He gives 110% for Rangers. Leo Balogun is not the answer for Rangers going forward, but he gives you 110%. And I thought the big guy was outstanding today. I thought he was everywhere. He won every header, every tackle, drove us forward.
His recovery as
and
well, brilliant.
He's got pace.
Yeah.
There was times he lost a ball, but he ran back and he recovered it.
Yeah.
He's got pace, and that's what we need in a centre half for next season. A guy that's got pace. I thought for a guy out the cold, outstanding. And it's a dilemma, not a dilemma for Clement going forward. But you look at that backline. Suter wasn't clever at times, but you can't draw Balogun now.
I don't think you can.
He's a starter for the end of the season.
No, I don't think you can. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Sorry, I got distracted with something there. And as well, I meant to say as well at the start of the pod that Diomande came back into the middle of the pitch as well. Thought he was okay. Thought he was alright. He's a wee bit frustrating for me at times because I feel like he's always a wee bit flat-footed and he should be in better areas. But he is still young. But it was good to see him back, and I thought he was decent today. But Balogun is man of the match.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. We asked the boys that were with
we all said
Dixie, Dardo, and Jamie and all that. We all said, I said without even saying them, who do you think man of the match is? All said Leon Balogun.
Yeah.
So I think that tells the story.
Yeah, we all said Balogun. So yeah, we're through. Old Firm final pickings. Strap yourself in, can't wait. But look, we got the win today. We've got to try and we can take positives from today. I do think there was marked improvement in the team from what we've seen. It would have been hard over the past couple of games, I get that, but we'll take it. Ali, thanks very much.
No problem. Again, it's good to come out of Hampden positive. Years ago we've had a horrific record at Hampden, but recently we've had a good record at Hampden, so hopefully we can continue that in the finals.
Absolutely. We'll be back on Tuesday with Club Dick Corner. We'll break down the game a wee bit more. Hopefully a few of the other boys will be on and we can break down the game a little bit more. And we look ahead now to the split fixtures. So strap yourselves in, everybody. We'll see what Rangers show up next weekend. We have been Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Cheers, everybody.